Welcome to part 2 of the Stingray tutorial. We're going to start off by making a magic ring. So take your yarn and wrap it around your top 3 fingers like this, creating an X on one side and 2 parallel lines on the other side. Then hold that extra yarn with your pinky finger like so. Next you're going to take your crochet hook, go under the first loop, over top the second loop, bring the second loop under the first loop, twist your hook 180 degrees, and pull the yarn closest to you through the loop. If you didn't quite catch that, I'll play it for you again in slow motion. Now that you have your magic ring, you can single crochet it like normal. We're gonna pop in 4 single crochets. Make sure you're single crocheting over top both the tail and the magic ring piece. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to pull the ring shut. For round 2, we are going to start off by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch. It can be a little tricky here because it's such a small ring, but just do your best. So make your first single crochet and then mark that stitch. Next we are going to increase. Then single crochet in the next available stitch. Then increase in the last stitch. Now you should have 6 stitches at the end of round 2. I just cut the yarn tail here so that it's a little bit easier to work with. Definitely leave it long enough so that you can weave in the end. For round 3, we are going to rotate between single crochet and increase again. We're going to have a total of 9 stitches at the end. So place your first single crochet of the round and then mark that stitch. Then we're going to increase in the next stitch. Single crochet, and then increase. Single crochet, and ending on an increase. Round 4 is the last round and we're going to be increasing in every 3rd stitch. So place your first single crochet of the round and then mark that stitch. Then make another single crochet then increase. Then single crochet twice. That's 1 and 2. And then make an increase. Single crochet, and increase. Now we should have 12 stitches. And that is the last round of the fin. So what we're going to do is we're going to weave in that tail end. And then we are going to single crochet across the top of the fin to close it. So to single crochet across the top of the fin, we are just going to fold it in half like so, and then we are going to be placing 1 single crochet in each stitch across, going through both sides. So grab your crochet hook, and we are going to insert our hook into both sides of the fin in the first available stitch. So that's here and there, like so, and then make a single crochet like normal. Just keep repeating that across the fin. I get a total of 6 single crochets. It's not super important how many single crochets you have to close it, just make sure that the fin is nice and even and also shut. Now it should look something like this. You can leave a long tail for sewing, about 10 or 15 inches, and then pull the yarn through to fasten off. Now you're going to make another fin, so you should have a total of 2 fins, and then I'll show you how to sew them on and make the tail. Now that we have 2 fins here, we are going to sew them on the body. We're going to be using that front loop ridge line that we have from when we were doing the body, and we are going to crochet the fin directly onto those loops. So those loops provide a nice guide of exactly where we're going. Thread your yarn needle, and to sew on the fin, you're simply going to be going in 1 stitch of the fin and then putting it through 1 stitch of the body. And I like to start mine 2 loops back from the eye. So insert your hook into the fin and then insert your hook into the body, and then pull tight and repeat through each stitch. I'm just really making sure that my fin is nice and secure, and then you can weave in your end and repeat the exact same thing on the other side for the other fin. Just make sure the fins are symmetrical and they're starting on the same distance behind each eye. Now your stingray should look like this. We are going to put the tail on. So the tail is crocheted directly onto the body. We're going to insert our hook into one of the back loops that is directly in the middle between those fins and centered in between the eyes. So right in there, we're inserting our hook, and then we are going to pull a piece of the pink yarn through and crochet directly onto the body. You can pull the yarn through your loop like so, and now we are going to chain 9. So chaining is super easy, and all you do is you yarn over and pull through the loop that's already on your hook. Like so. That's 1 chain. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we are going to single crochet in this second chain away from our hook. So this is the first chain, this is the second chain. So going in the second chain away from your hook, make a single crochet, and then continue in the next chain stitch, make a single crochet, and continue in each one of these chain stitches, single crocheting until you reach the body. And now you can cut the yarn, and to fasten off this end you can pull the yarn through, and then I like to just tie mine in a knot. To secure those on, I'm just going to knot them together, and then you can weave in the end and trim the extra. If you'd like your stingray to have a few little speckles like this one has, you can just grab the white yarn and thread your yarn needle. I'm using a piece that's probably about 30 inches long. And you're just going to embroider a few white dots between the stitches here. So figure out where you kind of want them, and then simply just put your hook in, or sorry, your needle in, and go through one stitch like so, and then pop your needle out a few stitches over and repeat the process. Be careful not to pull too tight, or else you're going to lose where the white yarn is. Once you're happy with the spots, you can just weave in your ends by poking the white yarn through the exact same hole. So you want them coming out the same hole, and then you can double knot it and stick them back into the stingray. There you have it. You've got Sally and Sven the Stingrays. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know what other animals you want to see this year from Yarny Box, and I will see you guys in next month's video. Bye!